I'm doing a tutorial on this neutral eye makeup look paired with this bold purple ombre lip. So if you want to learn how to do it, then definitely keep watching. So the first thing I did was put on some chapstick real quick. Now I'm brushing my eyebrows through with a spoolie brush. Then I took my BH Malibu palette and I took the dark brown eyeshadow right there. And I took this angle brush and I just started to fill my eyebrows in. Just using light brush strokes just to mimic brow hairs in my eyebrow so it can look really natural. Then I'm just gonna brush it all out with that spoolie brush again so it can blend really well. Next I'm taking my NYX eyeshadow base in the color Skin Tone, and I'm just gonna take this flat definer brush and I'm just gonna carve out the underneath of my brows just to make them really sharp and defined and highlight it. And as you can see, I'm really focused here. And I just keep drawing, following underneath my brow, just following the natural line of my brow. And then I'm just going to blend it all down. And then I'm going to blend that out with my beauty blender. And it is damp. I had wet it with water previously. Blend it out really good. Next, I'm just taking my Urban Decay Primer Potion and I'm just spreading that all over my eyelids so my eyeshadow can have something to stick to and so it'll last all day long and won't crease or sweat off. I love this primer. It's my favorite. It's $20 but very worth it. I've had it for like a year now. And a little goes a long way. You don't really need a lot of this product. So just spread it all across the lid. Next I'm going to take that NYX eyeshadow base again and that same definer brush and spread the NYX eyeshadow base all over my lid to further prime my eyelids and give my eyeshadow something to stick to. And to make the nude eyeshadow I'm putting on my eyelid pop even more. And so I'm just blending that all out with my finger so the product won't crease. This is very important. And I'm going in my beauty blender to blend it even more. Next I'm taking my BH Cosmetics 88 Matte Eyeshadow Palette and taking those two neutral tones and a flat brush and packing that all over my lid. And sorry about the lighting here. I don't know what was going on, so I had to tap my screen to just adjust it, but it got better. So just really packing that eyeshadow on. Next I'm going into my BH Cosmetics 120 eyeshadow palette and taking that rusty color. This is the second edition 120 color eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. blending brush and blend that in the crease as kind of a transition color, but just to give my crease some definition and some warmth there. So just using windshield wiper motions going back and forth till that's really blended in there how I want it to be. Next, I'm going back into my BH Malibu palette and taking that dark brown again. And I'm taking this Urban Decay blender brush that came with my Naked palette. And I'm just going to blend that dark brown a little below that rusty color I just put in the crease, just to define a little more and make my crease a little bit darker, give it some more definition. I'm just going to blend that with more windshield wiper motions and just blend it into my crease. Next, I'm going to grab that e.l.f. brush again and go back into that same rusty color that I put in the crease first and blend that dark brown out so it can blend with it better. So just blending windshield wiper motions. Then I'm going to take a small smudger crease brush and that dark brown again that I put in the crease second and go in and define my crease some more. So really get it in there and define my crease. And each time I went down a little bit lower with each color to make a gradient effect. And going back to that same e.l.f. brush and blending it all out. You don't want any harsh lines. Next, I'm just going back into that same eyeshadow brush that I used to pack that shadow on my lid in the same two eyeshadows. And I'm just gonna kind of redefine that up against the crease so it could be a nice clean line up against the crease there. And then I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Chestnut and clean up the edges of my makeup. Sorry about the mirror being in the way at first. And then just blended that down and grab my beauty blender and blend that into my skin. Like so. Then I went back into my BH Cosmetics 120 color eyeshadow palette, the second edition, in that tan color, and blend out the edges of my eyeshadow with that. To make sure everything is nicely blended. Then I went back into my 88 Match eyeshadow palette and took those same two nude colors and highlighted my brow bone with that with the blending brush by e.l.f. And just blended that in to further blend the edges also. Then I went back into that tan color and reapplied it so it can peek through on the top. Just blending it in. Next, I'm taking this black eyeliner. This is actually an NYX Jumbo Pencil that I melted down, and this skinny eyeliner brush, and doing a winged eyeliner with that. So I'm just gonna draw a line out and just start to build my cat eye. And this is not the easiest thing to do on camera because usually I look straight into the mirror, but I wanted y'all to actually be able to see what I was doing, so I had to kind of do it at an angle. But next I'm taking this black eyeshadow just to set that so it won't smear off. Next, I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Chestnut again to clean that line up to make it nice and sharp. Then I'm going to go into my Maybelline liquid eyeliner. I actually hate this eyeliner, but it works for what it's supposed to work for. But I just don't like the way it feels, the way it dries. It dries shiny, and when it dries, it kind of feels weird. So I just don't like it. Next, I'm going to grab my Naked palette by Urban Decay and grab that first light color called Virgin, and take that same brush but the other end of it and just pat that into my inner eye corner to highlight. And then I'm going to get that liquid eyeliner again just to go over my inner corner in that, just to define right there. Going back into that same NYX eyeshadow base and that flat definer brush, I'm just going to apply that on my lower lash line to prep it for eyeshadow. Then I'm just going to blend all of that out with my finger. And take my smudger brush again and go back into that BH Cosmetics 120 color eyeshadow palette and that same rusty color that I put in the crease. And I'm just going to blend that on my lower lash line to make it really smoky and sultry. Then I'm going to take my BH Malibu palette and take that dark brown eyeshadow and blend it a little closer to my lash line to further define it and make it more smoky. Then I'm going to blend both of those colors out with my e.l.f. eyeshadow blush and my blush brush. And I'm just going to apply that all over my cheeks. This blush is very pigmented, so be careful when applying it because you don't want to apply too much. So I'm just going to apply that on my cheeks and then blend it out with my Beauty Blender. And I'm not doing foundation today because I don't wear foundation on a regular basis, only just to just to play in it and take pictures. Next, I'm taking my BH Cosmetics palette and that light gold shadow and a fan brush and applying some highlight to the tip of my nose. And I'm going to apply it on my cheekbones also, just to give me that nice glow. So yeah, this is the most I'll do to my face when I'm going out or just on a regular basis. Just highlight and blush. I'm just blending some concealer over my lips with my Beauty Blender, and now I'm taking my MAC Heroine lipstick and I'm going to apply that all over my lips. Next, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the color Potion, which is a dark purple. I'm just wiping most of the product off on the top of the tube and just gonna line my lips with that. This is my favorite lip combo to wear because my favorite color is purple and I just love the way it looks. Then I'm just going to go back into that Heroine and blend in between those two colors just to make it really nice. So this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.